All right, mathematicians, we're back here with another day of simplifying. Again, focusing on add up, distributing, and adding like terms. We're going to continue to work on that practice. Focus on positive and negative numbers. Focus on preparing us. And then, when we're done with this week, we're going to be ready for our next assessment. And we're going to be able to apply the distributive property. This is what we're working on. We're going to be able to identify like terms, continuing to look at what we can combine. And we're going to be simplifying expressions by combining like terms and distributing. This is our whole focus. So when you take your assessment next week, this is what we're focused on. So here we go. Number 1, you distribute before you subtract. So if you want to add up, you have to distribute first. So x squared plus negative 2 times x plus negative 2 times 7. So x squared minus 2x minus 14. Or you could write it at plus negative. That is your choice. We're going to combine like terms. Looks like none of them are like terms. So all of it is simplified. This is your simplified answer because the x's have to have the same power to be combined. So x squared plus 2x plus negative 2x plus negative 14. That one's good. Let's look at number 2. I'm going to go back to using blue. I think that's easier to see. Let me know if it's not. So we're going to distribute first. If you'd like to add up, you can go ahead and do that. If you don't want to add up, your choice. You're 8th graders. You figure this out, right? You pick what works for you and you run with it. So 3 times 5 plus 3 times negative 2r plus negative 6r. So 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6r plus negative 6r. And so we can combine like terms. Plus negative 6r plus negative 6r. And 15 is just kind of doing its own thing. So negative 6 plus negative 6. When you add two negatives together, they stay negative. So 6 negatives and 6 more negatives, that's negative 12r plus 15. Negative 12r plus 15. Looking at number 3. This one's different. Think about what looks different with this one compared to what you've seen. You got it. The number that we're going to distribute is connected to the back of the parentheses, not the front like we've been seeing. So we're still going to distribute negative 7 times 2y plus negative 7 times 1 plus 3y. Negative 7 times 2y is negative 14y. Negative 7 times 1 is negative 7 plus 3y. We're going to look at our like terms. Negative 14 and positive 3y. And again, we're using different colors here. You use the strategy that works best for you. Some like to highlight. Do what works for you. Negative 14 plus 3. There's more negatives than positives. Negative 14 plus 3 would be negative 11. Y plus negative 7. And you could also write minus 7, like negative 11y minus 7. That works as well. You've got a couple options there. And let's go with our last one. So there's no number in front of it, so we're going to assume that that's a 1 in front. Okay, so we're going to put a 1 here. Negative 1 times 8g, if you want to add up, plus negative 1 times 3 plus 2g. Negative 1 times 8g is negative 8g. Negative 1 times 3 is negative 3 plus 2g. Negative 8g plus 2g, and then plus negative 3. Negative 8 plus 2 is negative 6g plus negative 3. Okay. Spending more time again working on simplifying expressions. Again, this is a skill that's really important and we really need to nail it down. If you've got questions, please, 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 we need you to ask. We need you to work on self-advocacy. We need you to reach out to us. We are here to help you out. We want you to do well. All right? Mathematicians, you have a great rest of the week. We look forward to interacting with you.